Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Today is Thursday. It is the 26th of June 2025. Yesterday there was the the new moon in Cancer. So let's see where your energy is at this time. I do apologize Capricorn, I was supposed to go in with your reading yesterday, but I had personals to catch up on and I've been on night shifts doing extra, so I was absolutely out of steam, so I had to take a break. Okay, so what are the messages for Capricorn? What is it they need to know? Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. What messages do we have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? What is it they need to know? Main male. Oh, family room. So you could be this main male for somebody, or female, or they are for you. There's a main person here showing up. Family room. Something may have happened in the family room. Despair. Okay. So there's despair. Somebody is, it says here, not being hired, so not hiring. So somebody's feeling left out, they're feeling down on their luck, whether this is romantically or job-wise. There's poverty here. Could be somebody struggling for money, somebody may have lost a job, can't find another one. Could be your energy, it could be somebody else's. All right, so let's see what messages we get from this. Okay. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. I'm Rachel, by the way, if you're new. Okay, so spirits, what is it that Capricorn needs to know at this time? Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, could be some good news coming in. Give me messages for Capricorn. First cards we get are the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords and King of Swords here. So there's been some separation here. There's been a decision or some communication, but there's separation, pain, healing after a breakup, or some kind of hurtful energy, some pain that you may have been going through. But then there's conversation here. You've got an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So somebody could have reached out. The Devil has reached out. Okay, so there's, the Devil is Capricorn energy, but this is somebody that you may feel is codependent on you. There's a stuck energy here, like a codependency, somebody that may need you, somebody that they're looking like they are lost on their own here. But there's someone that could have addictions here. They could be quite toxic as well. This person could be toxic. Tell me about the present energy for Capricorn. Okay, you have the Sun. So it looks like in this energy, you look happy in your present energy. There's something that you're doing that's making you happy here. This is the card of Yes. It's the happiest card in the deck. But something's happening at night time, anxiety and worry. But I don't feel like this is your energy, Capricorn. I feel like this is somebody else's. You've got the Emperor here. So Aries energy may be significant. Got Leo energy with the Sun. There's some anxiety at night, and it could be over somebody that is controlling a situation. There's somebody in control of a situation here, and someone is feeling out of control. Tell me about the near future for Capricorn. Spirits, what's the near future for Capricorn? 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. But the energy can change, you guys. I will be going in and clarifying. You've got the Hangman here, Pisces energy. Just move these up so you guys can see them. The bottom ones. There we go. Okay, so the Hangman is Pisces energy. Somebody has feeling like they're waiting or sacrificing for something here in the near future. Somebody is hanging on the tree of knowledge here, looking at things maybe differently. Okay, there's heartbreak here. Wow. So, depending on whether this pain is an ongoing thing or whether this is going to be new, we'll clarify. But you do have the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So there's a stuck energy here, some kind of crossroads that you could be in, but it looks like you're holding on to something. Something to do with your stability. All right, let's go in and clarify. Let's see what this is all about. Spirits, tell me about this reading for Capricorn. And you guys, don't take this reading if it doesn't resonate with you. This won't be for every single Capricorn watching, obviously. Because sometimes the readings can be upsetting, but you just need to think about, is this really my reading here? So I don't want anybody getting upset if, you know, the reading doesn't go a certain way. And you can reverse the roles as well. If it's not you I'm talking about, it's the other person, then go with that, and vice versa. Okay, so let's see what we get with this 4 of Swords. What is the 4 of Swords? Tell me about the 4 of Swords for Capricorn. Okay, you have the King of Cups. Water sign energy. There's somebody here, I feel like they're sitting in their emotions, but they can be quite cold at times. They're very controlled with their emotions, but it's not that they don't have emotions, but they're sitting in their emotions and they're not one for revealing. But there's somebody here that they are hurt, they're healing, they're hurting. 9 of Wands, they're coming out as the wounded warrior here. But there's a sense of determination in them still. There's something about a fight, an argument that may have broke out, causing this ending, this needing a break or whatever this is, this healing. So there could have been competition as well. But there's a moving away from this. So I feel like whatever this was, I feel like you had to move away from this. You made a decision using your mind here, Capricorn, where it just wasn't worth it. All of the drama with this person, you know, leaving. I feel like you are coming out as this wounded warrior here, where it's just not worth it. It's like this has put you through the ringer. And with these swords, it's like you've made a decision using your mind here, not going in with your emotions. Because I feel like if you let your emotions control you, then you wouldn't be able to move on. So you're using these swords here to plug up the boat so that you can move forwards, knowing that this is the best thing for you all round. Okay, so what is the King of Swords? What is the King of Swords? The King of Swords can be an official person as well. Somebody like that deals with legal situations. Could be, you know, like a policeman, a lawyer, somebody like that. The 10 of Wands. So there's a decision that did burden you here in the recent past, but You know that it's like if you just carry on for a little bit longer that you can finally drop these wands, because we've gone from the 9 to the 10 here, and the 10 is all about completion. It's like there's something that is nearly over where you can put this burden down. Queen of Wands. Fire sign energy here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here with the King of Swords and the 10 of Wands? I feel like you've been very kind to this person. I feel like there's an offer coming in, or that came in. There's somebody that finds you very attractive. It's like they don't want to let you go. They want to hold on to this. There's definitely some kind of codependencies here going on. They want to keep you tied to them. They want to keep you chained to them with that devil energy. So there's an offer here. Now, whether this is an offer from them or somebody else, could be a fire sign. Got a lot of fiery energy. Tell me about the devil. What is the devil here for in the recent past? The world, a cycle that is complete, but I feel like this person, they want to drag you back with that devil energy. It's like they want you to come through with the accept this offer and begin again and go through this cycle again. It's like, you know, step into this world with me, things will be different. So I feel like this person, they want to repeat something with you here. They want to pull you back to be with them. Yeah, because look, there's the Two of Cups here. Soulmate connection. So this person feels like this is a soulmate connection. Maybe this person feels like they've learned the lessons with that world. The world is also Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with another Capricorn. Okay, so what is in the present energy with the Sun? Tell me about the Sun. What is the Sun for Capricorn? Tell me about the Sun. So there's a new opportunity. There's something that you could be really happy about in the present energy. A new opportunity. It's like you're grabbing this offer and you're going with it. But there's somebody here that sees you doing something new. It's like you're moving on, you're happy. But I feel like that this person is still sad. I mean, both of you could be sad. There could be sadness from your side as well because something didn't work out, but there are still these Two Cups here. And there's somebody that's standing alone in their sadness. But I feel like there's something new that you could be doing. Tell me more about this Sun with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Chalices. Yeah, there's somebody that's reminiscing here about the connection. They're looking back to the past and they're very sad that this didn't work out. Like I said, this could be both of your energies here. But there was an unfair situation. There's somebody that feels like they're the victim. Now, this person, they could have hid something from you with the High Priestess. There could have been silence, no communication. There's something that's very hidden behind the veil. It's like somebody's keeping hidden about something. They've got some kind of secret. So since this separation, there could have been no communication, but there's somebody here that feels like they're coming out as the victim here. They want to win at all costs. They're holding all the swords. So there's somebody that feels like you may have taken everything from them, or you could be feeling this way about them. But there's been a Tower here. Somebody is hiding something. They're not being honest about something here. You may have struggled to get the truth out of this person, Capricorn. There was a lot of communication, mainly online, but there's something that was hidden that caused a tower moment. I feel like you felt that enough was enough. This person's playing some kind of game with me. They're talking a lot, but they're not saying a whole lot. They're keeping a lot hidden. So I feel like you had to bring this tower about with all this hidden energy. There's someone here that may have been ignoring a decision about whether to tell you something or not. You may have given them a chance, but I feel like they didn't. But I feel like there's a lot of love here. There was a lot of emotions and potential. You could have even been married to this person, some of you. Something may have happened in the family room. So tell me about the Nine of Swords. What is the Nine of Swords in the center of Capricorn's reading? What is the Nine of Swords? The Page of Pentacles. Somebody feels like they have to start all over again. Somebody feels like not a lot was given as well. This Page of Pentacles, it's like there's not much to offer here. There's somebody here that carries on as if their life, like they're living this kind of single life here. They're driven by desires, they're driven by their passion, they're driven by what's new, shiny and exciting, and off they go. So there's somebody that gave you very little here. They're coming out as a Knight of Wands, somebody that doesn't really play by the rules. There's a lot of attraction. When you're together, it's great, but I feel like this person may have come in with an offer, but it's like there's no change. There's been no change here. Justice is still yet to be served. And there's a realization about this. I feel like you are making a judgment call and a decision about, the past. You're looking back to how things went in the past, and you're making your decision based on this. But it could have you all up in your head at night, because there's emotions here and attraction. Tell me more about the Knave of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Cups is... I'm going to just notice that. Knight of Cups. There's somebody here, I'm looking at the back of the card, but there's somebody here that is coming towards you like they're coming correct, but they're not. This person, I feel, is somebody that they're just going to come back into your life, or they may have done already, but they're actually not even going to talk about what happened. They're not going to address anything. They're going to come back as if nothing's happened. They're unaccountable. They're still seeing you as this Empress in reverse. They're still taking advantage of you. They didn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. The Empress is Taurus energy, Taurus and Libra. Tell me about this Emperor. So you've got the Empress in reverse and you've got the Emperor. For some of you, this could indicate that there's somebody that's toxic feminine energy here. Somebody that was very demanding, jealous, none of the good sort of feminine traits, all of the worst ones you can think of. But somebody here is in control. Somebody here is being, correct. Tell me about the Emperor. Five of Pentacles. For some of you, it is that you've been taken for granted by this person, and they're trying to get you to come back in. I feel like this person needs you. This person's not doing too good at all with that Four of Swords. There's all these swords around them, but I feel like you realize you could get hurt again if you accept this person back. But this person is like, they feel like they need you. They can't be without you. And they want to hold on to this. They want to hold on to this energy. But some of you feel that you're better off being outside. I'd rather be outside in the cold than be in there with you. Because this person could be quite controlling. So there's a message here. They're sending you a message that they've changed, that they want to choose you, but I feel like they're causing more confusion. Yeah, look, 8 of Swords. They're causing more confusion here. Like dream-like energy. It's like it seems like it's too good to be true. And that it's causing confusion. And I feel like you could have been in this energy where you've been through all of these options with this person and still come up short. Tell me more about the 5 of Pentacles. What is the 5 of Pentacles for Capricorn? Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on. You're leaving this out in the cold. So they're trying to come back to you. It puts you up in your mind again. But then you're remembering how this person disrespected you, how they treated you. They may have objectified you as the Empress in reverse. Or they could have been the toxic feminine energy. But there's somebody that definitely took you for granted here. And you're moving on from this. So this is the 9 of Cups in the near future. What is the 9 of Cups for Capricorn? The Star. So there's healing. You're following the divine here. You're following the light. You're following you're being guided here. And there's something about hope. This is Aquarius energy. I feel like you're still healing. You're fine on your own. But I feel like with this 7 of Wands, they're trying to get your attention. They want to fight for this, but I feel like you are blocking them. You're blocking them at every pass, yeah. Because you've already put a lot of work into this. There's something that you want to work on, and I feel like you just want to get on with this, but there's something about your change of direction here. You can see this spirit flying by, also the wind. So there's the wind, it's saying, time to take a new direction, time to put this pentacle somewhere else. Start working on something new. So what is the Hangman, which is Pisces energy? There's something you're waiting for here. It looks like it's coming in. You have options in love, but there's an offer coming in. So if some of you are looking for love, you definitely have options. But again, it's like taking your time. I feel like you're saying, I'm not going to sacrifice myself again in another connection like this. And there is something about, choosing the right thing here. You've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Something about your work looking good, or you're focusing on your work. This could be about work. This could be an offer. That's something that you're going to love to do with your work. But let's just keep going. Tell me about the 7 of Chalices with the Ace of Chalices and the Hangman. Something unexpected's coming in, Capricorn. Unexpected. Something that may make you feel really good. You've got the Queen of Chalices here. So I feel like this is something that's going to get you in your emotions here. Very loving energy. Yeah, you're making something happen. Gemini, Virgo energy may be significant. There's somebody online that you could be talking to, or someone showing interest in you. They've been watching you. They want to know about you, and you could be interested in them. So there is a new offer coming in with that Ace of Cups, but this very unexpected with the Tower. All right, so what is the 3 of Swords? Here we go to the nitty-gritty. What is this 3 of Swords in the near future? Why is the Three of Swords here? Competition. Somebody still wants to fight for you. Somebody knows that there's stiff competition. They know that you have options. They know they've taken you for granted. And this person is, yeah, they're wanting to make an offer to you. But, you know, this is maybe an apology. The Chariot. So they're rushing in with this Chariot because things got out of control. Here you have this Ace of Cups here. But then you have this cup being offered to you from this page. Somebody that may have been immature, they could be younger, or that they're still not offering you a lot. But I feel like you do have a new offer coming in because you know, you could be exploring your options. There's competition here for you. But this person wants to really fight for this connection. They are so in regret that they lost you. They know they bungled this up. All right, so let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. What you don't see coming in. All right. So you have the Two of Wands. There's a decision. There's a decision that could be quite tricky. This is what you don't see. So the Two of Wands is like you're at a crossroads here over a decision. Tell me about the Two of Wands with the Four of Pentacles for Capricorn. What is the Two of Wands? There's something that I feel like Spirit's telling you to be patient here. Spirit could be sending you someone that's going to work with you well. Spirit is holding the two cups and mixing something together. But I feel like the angel here of Temperance, which is about timing and patience, has its back to you. So I feel like it's saying that you don't see this yet. It's not going to be revealed yet. So you need to be a bit more patient and wait. You could be just focusing on yourself right now. The Nine of Pentacles, things are looking good. But look, there's a new start here, a new opportunity with the Fool. Aries energy. So there's been an ending and now there's a beginning. There's the Hierophant there. So I feel like there's a lot of hard spiritual lessons that you've learned. So you have gone through some kind of transformation here. This is Scorpio energy. Yeah, you've definitely been using your intuition, you're in your emotions, but I feel like you've done the right thing here because strength. You've had to make difficult decisions. And the difficult decision is to withdraw from somebody here. Yeah, from somebody coming back. Somebody that I feel got you in your emotions, but you knew that they were no good for you. So there is something about a new beginning here. Tell me more about the Fool. Why is the Fool here for Capricorn? The Empress. Taurus energy. The new beginning could be that somebody is going to treat you like an empress here. It could be you just not chasing and focusing on yourself and giving love to yourself. But I'm really getting that there's love coming in, a new beginning, a new start with someone. Queen of Chalices. Something that's going to get you in your emotions here. So what is the Four of Pentacles? The World. So you're holding back from repeating this cycle with this person because you've already learned the lesson. And for some of you, this could be that there's actually, sorry, let me just cover the butt. It could actually be a cycle that there could be a distance or an age gap or something. There's something that sets you and this person apart, cultural, religious, whatever it is. Four of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely holding back. You're holding on to your stability, your independence. You're doing something. There's a new beginning for you. The Emperor. They're making you an offer here. Could even be a job offer. I mean, look, we have this poverty. There's something about money coming in for you. The Emperor. It could be a promotion, a raise. This is boss energy here. I feel like you're going to be very happy. So that if you're focused on your stability, if you're building something, you know, you've built this foundation with the Four of Pentacles, and it's like there's going to be some kind of help. There's going to be an offer here that I feel like you're going to be very happy about. Your focus is on yourself and your work and what you're doing. But I do see there is going to be competition for you. It could be competition with the job scene, whatever it is, but I feel like you're the one that's going to receive this. Yeah, something unexpected good news about a collaboration, about work. It's hidden from you right now. But yeah, you're going through a transformation here. Tell me more about this Emperor. The Devil and the King of Swords. There is somebody, yeah, that's not, they're obsessing over you, but I feel like there could be communication coming in from this person, so I feel like that's a possibility. But I feel like you already see what is going to happen. You can see the snake is getting closer, and that is that kind of devil energy, and you're shining the lantern over this because you're wiser. You are no longer the fool that takes a leap, you're the fool that thinks this time before you leap. Virgo energy may be significant. This person is going to come back into your life, or try to, as if nothing's happened, but they're still going to avoid. This person's trying to avoid some kind of karma, and you are trying to avoid going round again with this person. They want to be, there's that devil there. There's you sitting on top of the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn, and this person, they want to bring you back down here. They want to move up here with you, but they can't. They always have to stay on the bottom here because this is your turn and your time. And I feel like they want to get you going around and around with them, but they're coming back as if nothing's happened. And I don't feel like this person's changed. The devil energy is still coming up with them. So you're ready. I feel like you're ready. You've already made your decision here and you're sticking with it. Some of you actually do have new love coming in with that Ace of Cups as well, and options. Okay, so let's see what signs come up, and then we're going to go in with the all signs. You've got Capricorn. Like I said, could be another Capricorn. You've got Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius with the star, Taurus, yep, Virgo, Scorpio again, Leo, let's just do 3 more, Cancer, Sagittarius, and the last one, Scorpio. But we've had Scorpio a few times. Let's just do another one. Sagittarius, let's just do another one. Let's just do another one. Let's just do another one. The same signs are coming up there. You've got Gemini. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to clear this away. We're going to go in with the all signs, so I'll meet you back here. Okay, Capricorn, welcome to the all signs. Let's see. So what's their intentions? Aries right through to Pisces. Whoever it is that you've been dealing with or are dealing with, let's see what their intentions and feelings are towards you and the connection. So Aries right through to Pisces. last shuffle. Okay, so starting with Aries, what are their intentions towards Capricorn? Tell me about Aries. Okay, they appear to be getting over it. If there's an ending, they're getting over it. The Empress, they're taking care of themselves. They're thinking about their own growth and expansion. Tell me about Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. What are their intentions? Okay, so they have no intention of coming in with an apology or being accountable. There's no justice. Yeah, they're still pulling as this Emperor in reverse. So they could be somebody that's very controlling, manipulative, and toxic. It could be narcissistic. They're ignoring this decision. There could be no communication. Gemini. Gemini's focused on themselves. They may want to work something out with you though. They may want reciprocity. They could reveal something here. 8 of Wands. They're coming in with communication. So Gemini's coming towards you. Cancer. Cancer's heartbroken. 2 of... There's no prioritizing though. So they could cause heartbreak or they are heartbroken, but there's no prioritizing for this connection. They can't make their mind up. 5 of Swords in reverse, but they do want to make up with you. But they've done something here. They've done something behind your back. It may be revealed. All right, Leo. Knave of Coins in reverse. They've got nothing to give. They could be penniless. They could be struggling, really struggling financially. King of Cups, they're very controlled with their emotions, but they do have emotions. 10 of Wands, they're burdened. They've got a lot of burdens right now. 9 of Cups. There could be a selfish energy coming from them, or they see you as a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups in reverse. They're finding it hard to move on from you. Virgo. Virgo, they have no hope for this. 10 of Cups, there was love. They may still love you, but this just didn't work. They don't think that it's equal. Libra. Libra's cutting this off or getting ready to. They're coming in with communication. But there's a tower. They're going through a tower right now, or they may cause a tower. So they're getting ready to cut something off because you may have left them out in the cold, or there's been no contact. They're going to come in with contact, but they're going to end something here or cause this ending. Tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio's coming towards you with a new offer. They may be really heavily focused on their money though. They could be quite materialistic and greedy. They're letting go of this. So they're letting go of this behavior. 10 of Coins in reverse. They're letting go of something, whether this is a commitment or a financial situation. Oh, they're ending this. Okay, they're ending this commitment because maybe they feel like you have been too focused on your money right from the beginning. Tell me about, who's it next? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands in reverse. There's jealousy and demandingness involved. They're at a crossroads over this. They may be coming back as if nothing's happened. Yeah, they're coming in with communication, but they're going to act as if nothing's happened. Capricorn, dealing with Capricorn. They fail to make the right decision. They have a missed opportunity with you. So you're a missed opportunity to them. 4 of Coins, but they're letting this go. Aquarius. Aquarius is hanging around. They're not doing anything, but they feel unfinished business with you. 7 of Cups in reverse. Their love life isn't up to much. They may be making a decision because they're focusing on their work, their career, but they're non-committal. So I feel like they're just putting their focus in their work. Pisces, 6 of Swords in reverse. They're finding it hard to get over you. They may be coming back around, but they're still non-committal. They may open up emotionally to you though. Knave of Cups in reverse. They're not apologetic. They're kind of, I don't know, they're coming out as vulnerable, inexperienced, immature, but they're trying to make something happen with you here. So that's Pisces. All right, you guys. Thanks for being here, Capricorn. Until next time, take care and bye for now.